Leave the girl. It's the man I want. Take him to my laboratory.
Sylvester McCoy played the Doctor from 1987 to 1989. He returned in the 1993 for Dimensions in Time, and again in 96 for the first few minutes of the TV movie, and again in 2022 along with David Bradley, Peter Davison, Colin Baker and Paul McGann as the manifestation of the Doctor's consciousness in The Power of the Doctor. After Colin Baker refused to film his regeneration scene, Sylvester McCoy had to wear a blonde wig, meaning he technically played the Sixth Doctor for a few seconds. I'm making a slight change to the Doctors who don't count. I'm just going to add incarnations of the Doctor who are not canon or from a parallel universe or clones or robot duplicates, rather than including all of the other actors who play the pre-established incarnation. I think it'll be easier for me to count them, or rather not count them, and easier for you to understand it. The Doctors who don't count are the Robot First Doctor, Doctor Who, the Visitor, the Clone of the Fourth Doctor, the Robot Fourth Doctor, the Watchers of Valdiad and Theta Sigma. According to the TARDIS wiki, there is a non-numbered incarnation of the Doctor who uses the name Merlin. He is described as a future Doctor who lived in Arthur's world, which is the universe in which the legend of Merlin and Sir Lancelot took place. He sent Excalibur back in time and threw the void into our universe so that the Seventh Doctor could use it to defeat Morgaine and Mordred. The three founders of Gallifrey's Time Lord Society are Rassilon, Omega and the Other. The Other is sometimes referred to as the Stranger. According to some accounts, the Other was reincarnated via the loom of the House of Longbarrow to become the Doctor. According to other accounts, the Doctor was present on ancient Gallifrey under an alias because they had time-travelled back to early Time Lord history. The 11th Doctor briefly used the Other as an alias when confronting a younger Rassilon on ancient Gallifrey, having gone back in time to aid in the start of Time Lord civilization. However, Rassilon also expressed a familiarity with the man. In any case, the Other is a Doctor who doesn't count. In the comic from Doctor Who magazine, Party Animals, the Seventh Doctor met a man named Fred, and according to the TARDIS wiki, Fred was the Doctor from a possible future. In the book The Father of Time, a powerful humanoid being of Gallifreyan lore who calls himself the Father of Time, makes the first 6 Doctors go through an ordeal called the Test of Time. At the end of this story, the first Doctor recognised the Father of Time as a future Doctor. The Fourth Doctor's companion Leela left the TARDIS after falling in love with a Time Lord named Andred. In the book Longbarrow, Leela got pregnant. The news of Leela's pregnancy eventually reached the Seventh Doctor. He went to Gallifrey, looked into Leela's eyes, and he recognised something. The Seventh Doctor then asked Leela to name her child after him. Mark Platt intended the ending of Longbarrow to imply that Leela and Andred's child would eventually travel back to the Dark Times and become the Other who would eventually die and be reincarnated as the Doctor. This means Leela and Andred's child is not a new Doctor who doesn't count because he is the Other. In 1989, Doctor Who was cancelled, but in 1996, BBC and Universal tried to bring it back with a TV movie with a brand new Doctor.